Steven Obeegadoo a souligné que sur 100 000 habitants, le virus a contaminé plus de 46 505 personnes aux Seychelles, contre 3 161 personnes à Maurice. Au niveau des décès, a-t-il ajouté, la COVID-19 a fait 5 fois plus de victimes chez les Dallons qu'à Maurice, soit 117 victimes aux Seychelles contre 18 à Maurice. Xavier-Luc Duval a alors déclaré qu'il est connu de tous que les chiffres du gouvernement mauricien sont faux et manipulés.
We opened 18 months ago. And when you quote the figures of the Ministry of Health, we all know they were falsified and erroneous. It can be proven at any time by looking at the deaths in 2022, 2021 compared to the average. It can be proven. I'm sorry about that.
Steven Obeegadoo a objecté fermement aux accusations du leader de l'opposition.
Mr. Speaker, we take strong objection to the accusation that figures would have been falsified. These figures have been vetted and are being used by the World Health Organization. They have been considered both by the World Bank and the IMF and are being used internationally. There are, within international society, clear procedures for collection of data at national level and compilation at international level that are used by international bodies. Unfortunately, this leader of the opposition and this opposition as a whole have spent the whole COVID period casting doubt.
Xavier-Luc Duval et Steven Obeegadoo se sont aussi affrontés sur les revenus du tourisme.
The Deputy Prime Minister thinks that revenue has in fact increased per tourist compared to 2019. He's forgetting inflation. Not inflation in Mauritius, inflation in the dollar zone because he quoted dollars. Inflation is in the dollar zone. 2019 to 2022 is nearly 20%. So whatever you are saying is total rubbish. In that, firstly, what we can say for sure, rubbish are totally wrong. Totally 100%, 1000% wrong. Because the figures, not only the quantity is less, much less, the recovery rate than our competitors, but also revenue per tourist is less in real terms. And I hope you understand the difference between real terms and nominal terms. It's not the same at all. One iPhone was worth $900 in 2019. It's $1,200 today. The value of the purchasing power goes down. Don't come and tell things that are completely wrong.
Mr. Speaker, I will not, as the leader of the opposition used, say that what he has said is rubbish. I have too much respect for the traditions of parliamentary debate in our House than to use such terms. And may I assure him that I know fully well what impact inflation has and what it means in terms of reality. Nonetheless, the figures are the figures. And the leader of the opposition, if instead of giggling, he would have the courtesy of listening, I could say that he is 10,000 times, 100,000 times, 1 billion times wrong. Likewise, the figures are clear. 2019 to 2022, my point was, the percentage drop in tourism earnings is less than the percentage drop in tourist arrivals. And likewise, in terms of earnings per tourist, we've heard more. So a comparison, and let me say this again, comparison January to December 2019. We have 28% less tourists, but tourism earnings have been reduced by only 17%, and the earnings per tourist have in fact increased by 16%. And I deliberately expressed the figures in US dollars as opposed to Mauritian rupees.
Pour le leader de l'opposition, les véritables raisons de la baisse au niveau des arrivées sont une diminution du budget du ministère du Tourisme, la pollution, l'absence de nightlife et l'absence de mesures du ministère. Stephen Obeegadoo a répliqué que les fonds vont suivre si besoin est, et il a aussi lancé une pique à l'égard de Xavier Duval en précisant que ce dernier est le président de la République désigné de la Grande Alliance de l'opposition.
Your ministry has been squeezed completely of funds, half of what it used to get for promotion, and that is the reason why tourism is less. That is the reason, plus the fact the country is so dirty, plus the fact there's hardly any nightlife, plus the fact that during COVID, instead of improving the destination, amenities, hotel renovation, etc., you sat on your hands and did nothing. These are the reasons why today we are stuck in tourism. That is the real reason.
We speak and we act as a team. I know it might be difficult for the opposition with all its divisions to understand that, but we act as a team. Now, secondly, I would pray once again, I understand the president designate of the Labour Party-led alliance should show some respect and courtesy in the House. It is as if he's the only one who understands economics, who understands inflation, as if nobody else understands that inflation is also expressed in dollar terms. But that is the reality the whole world round. For the Seychelles, for the Maldives, for Réunion, for South Africa, that is the reality. And we can't escape that.